war in Montera ended 2 long years ago, and its people have been struggling with an uneasy peace. The land has split, 4 factions emerging within the territory, each bent on rebuilding what was lost and making best with what little remains. To the south, Thoris unified the wandering bands of orcs into a volatile nation of warriors, still resentful of those that denied them victory. To the north, Gorn commands Gotha and Faring, standing guard with careful disdain over Thoris and the rapidly swelling orc war machine. Weary of an eventual attack, Gorn can wait no longer. An assault is launched and the war breaks out. To the west, tired of conflict, the brothers Enog and Anog hold the people of those lands together in fragile peace, trying to ignore the danger of war from both Gotha and Trelis, and pick up the fragments of their shattered lives. To the east, Lee segregates his people from the bubbling cauldron of political unrest, convinced that men will eventually tire of war and that peace will prevail. From an unknown dimension, the nameless hero and Zardus watch their former companions and argue bitterly about the decisions and directions being taken by each as they attempt to secure freedom for their people in this time of unrest. Mirroring the events that grip Montera, the two begin to argue violently about the fate of the land both men have struggled over for so long. Zardus's position sides with Lee. Men will eventually tire of war, and peace will prevail. Enraged, the hero disagrees, arguing that a peace between Thoris and Gorn must be forced if there's to be any at all. Infuriated that the peace he sacrificed his very freedom for could be squandered, the nameless hero flies into an uncontrollable rage, intent on returning to Montera and righting the wrongs that afflict his people. Learning of his intention, Zardus bars the hero's path, beseeching him to hold his ground and listen to reason. But there is nothing that can be said or done to sway destiny. Both men, masters of ancient forces and skilled in the art of war, draw on powers that would tear normal men apart. The battle that follows, an untold legend in its own right, is brief, and the nameless hero walks away, but at a grave and terrible cost. Weak, beaten, and confused, the nameless hero awakens.
So, have you come back to see the mess you left behind?
I left no mess behind. I left you all with a chance, an opportunity to work towards a Montera that knows peace. None of you took that chance, and now look at what's happening.
Well, it's your friends who have been making trouble.
That is no reason for you to sit down and do nothing, while our land is drenched with the blood of our fellow men. It seems the gods weren't the reason for all our fighting after all. You people only live for your own selfish aims and will think nothing of spilling a little blood to fulfill them. I've returned to put an end to all of this. Now, how much time have I lost? How long have I been sleeping?
On the way to Geldern, one of our caravans found you battered and half dead. Obviously an orc attack. You've been out for about a week since we found you.
Where's my equipment?
I'm certain you'll find it with the orcs.
Orcs? Are you sure?
Yes, the whole atmosphere is tense. My people live in fear of orcs. They've started brutally attacking our caravans. Merchants dead and material lost. I get such reports almost every day.
Your people? What do you mean?
After you left Murtana, my brother and I became caretakers of Geldern and Silden. Inog looks after Geldern, and I look after Silden.
Why do they attack your caravans?
Trelis and Gotha are at war, and orcs are not in the habit of paying for anything.
Why don't you retaliate?
That is not an option. The people of Murtana have seen too much of war to be a part of it again. We decided to keep Geldern and Silden out of the war.
Waiting idle while the world digs its own grave is not an option. Listen to me, Anog. Give me your support to reunite Murtana. Help me bring back peace.
Nothing would please me more, but...
But what?
Times are bad, and trust is rare. You'll have to prove that I can trust you.
What? I have shed blood for this land. You know that. How can you doubt my intentions?
Gorn and Thoris would have said the same. Where is Zardus, by the way?
Why does that concern you?
I'm just curious. You were the only one to see him last.
He's led himself down a separate path I could not follow.
I see. However, now remains the question of your trustworthiness.
And what is the cost of your trust?
Go about the village and ask the people if you could help them in any way. Once you perform a service for them, ask for a letter of recommendation. Come back to me when you have 5.
Very well. I shall be off now. But be prepared for my return. Peace is at hand.
I shall embrace it. One more thing. If you come across Boris, stay away from him.
Who is Boris?
An old friend.
Is he dangerous?
He talks too much and you have little time.
Where would he normally be?
Boris will be guarding one of the gates of Geldern.
There's nothing like a warm fire.
I'm sure you must have more important things to do.
Leave me alone.
Greetings, citizen. Are you from Silden?
No, I've come from Gotha to live here.
Why have you left Gotha?
Gorn has been forcing citizens to join his army against their will. I ran away the day his soldiers came to my door.
Is not fighting for your land an honorable duty?
Warrior, spare me your teachings. Not all of us can be soldiers. Without us, you would have nothing to defend. We make the land you defend.
What about Gorn's army? Can you tell me something about them?
The army is growing in size. Gorn is enlisting the support of mages and alchemists as well.
Do you despise Gorn for his actions?
Gorn must be thrown in the dungeons for starting this war. He must be chained and have his hands cut off, so that he can never pick up another sword.
Perhaps he has a good reason for the attacks. What do you know about Thoris?
All of Murtana knows that Thoris was the one who managed peace between orc and human. He is a man of honor, unlike Gorn.
Do you trust orcs?
No, but I trust Thoris.
Thank you. You have been patient. The war will end soon. I promise you.
You're going to kill Gorn?
Only if I truly believe he is doing wrong.
Teach me something about being a smith.
Don't you have anything to do? As if I don't already have enough problems.
You seem troubled.
Oh, why wouldn't I be, huh? Tell me. No, tell me, why wouldn't I be?
Calm down. What happened?
I'm a man who loves peace and quiet. Did you know that I did not marry because I can't stand kids chattering?
What has any of that got to do with your troubles?
Oh, well, the trouble is these birds on my roof. I bought this house down by the river because it's far away from the town's noises. But there's some crazy bird-loving man who they say has arrived in town. He happens to think of my roof as the best place to invite seagulls from all over Montera for a party.
How does he do it?
He leaves crumbs of bread all over the roof in the night. And by the next morning, there's so much noise on my roof that I can't even hear my own thoughts.
I can help you with that.
Oh, can you? Would you please find that crazy bird man? I'd be forever indebted to you.
All I want in return is a letter of recommendation from you.
Oh, it'll be my pleasure. He leaves breadcrumbs wherever he's been. Maybe you should start with that.
I know, man, I know. Meow! Good day!
Greetings.
Good day.
Hello?
Who are you? Speak now, or face my claws.
I've come on behalf of Ulk, the merchant from Geldern. You've been making a racket with your seagulls on his roof.
The world is free and belongs to us birds! If you get in our way, we will regurgitate all our food upon you!
Listen, you will have to stop this nonsense at once.
Nonsense! You dare insult me and my flock? My beak will strike your skull!
Calm down now.
By my talons and my wings, I shall wipe you off the face of this land!
Come here.
I need a lockpick.
I'm sure you have something else to do.
I'm sure you've still got things to do.
Another one of those beasts! Let's be off now.
Follow me.
Still, it can't go on like this.
die.
You. Showed him.
I've still got it.
This is all your own.
What do you want?
The hand that feeds them, the fist that strikes them. You know exactly where our problems come from. Then you only have one choice.
I don't know if you're ready.
Even more of the annoying beasts. The fist that strikes them. If you fight against the Moira, your teeth are mine now. Stop the beast. They should know to fight. But there is another problem. Just stop screwing around. It doesn't matter to you. And it gets worse. You only have one choice. Take my advice.
Some things will never change.
Man, what do you want? Man, what do you want?